What's up guys, Omni here, and today we're going to take a look at some units of whales that just can't quite make it to the top 1000 of Arena, so thought it'd be an interesting idea to make a video of, so here we go. We can check out my units first. You guys know what I do. I overload my first team with the highest possible score first. I have FE +2, Erika +7, Spaki +10, 4-star, Oboro +10, 4-star. Oboro has rally, defense, and res. Erika has that too, and she has Aether. FE has Gale Force and rally, defense plus res. I have Quick Impulse, Distant Defense 3, Sacred Seal, Deflect Magic 2, Sacred Seal, and Panic Ploy 2, Sacred Seal. And if you saw my video yesterday, you saw me get my highest score yet in Arena Assault, 5,038. And if you read the description, you know I still couldn't make top 1,000 in Arena Assault. Crazy. This score is getting too high. The cutoff is getting way too high. But enough of that. Let's take a look at some other people's units that just can't quite make it to top 1000. At the top here, let's look. We got the Reinhardt +40 +6. Yep, you got the rally defense plus res. It's just for arena score. You got the standard death blow 3, renewal 3 is a strange choice, but it is one of the highest scoring B skills. He's got quick impulse, but he's got blazing thunder. I don't get it. There's no synergy between the two, so this guy's just going for arena score, but he hasn't put on Aether. And I'm not even sure if this is a plus attack Reinhardt. I think he is though. 44 is the plus attack, right? Here we have FE +8. This is interesting. She has a Rider's Bane with distant counter. That's an interesting choice because the most common ranged heroes in Horse Emblem is Reinhardt, and FE dies to Reinhardt with Quick Impulse Moonbow, and Cecilia, and FE dies to Grondblade Cecilia. If Cecilia uses Grand Raven, this FE can survive her, even with Triangle at depth 3. And the only red horse mage is Leo, and he's not common at all. So it's a strange choice, this though. I'm thinking that FE isn't the focal point of the team because she's only gonna benefit from Rider's Bane on offense. She's not gonna benefit on the enemy phase because, like I said, she's gonna die to the most common threats in Horse Emblem. She has Aether for the arena score, basically. If this FE used a shorter charge skill with Quick Impulse, like Bonfire, then with distant counter, she would basically eliminate almost all mage threats that are not in Horse Emblem. If they're not like fully buff Grondblade Ninos. If they're not fully buffed, she can tank that and then kill them on a counter with a Bonfire. That's the appeal of a distant counter FE. But this person's not even taking advantage of that, going with Aether just for score. So it's a strange build, but not uncommon. Next we have Brave Lyn, 40 +9, Brave Bow, Moonbow, Life and Death, and Quick Impulse. Yes, this is the absolute cancer Brave Bow QP Moonbow build. The absolute cancer. This is the highest damage she can possibly do. Give her a home cavalry and there's not going to be many units that can do more damage than her. With a quad, she's going to have 55 attack and 48 speed. It's the absolute cancer. I know, because I use, you know me, I use my brave bows for the Grand Hero battles. I fully know what they are capable of, and this is the absolute cancer. She's also using the rally defense plus res as well. She can cut Sakai's blessing. Interestingly, I mean, it's a good skill. She basically shuts down distant counter units. If you give her cancel affinity, then she can shut down Raven Tome Triangle Adept mages as well, which is actually fairly common in the high tiers. But you're good with either choice. She kept Attack Smoke 3, it's also a very good skill. Next unit, we have Julia plus 6 with Aether, Triangle Adept 3, and Deflect Missile 3. Clearly the Aether's for score, of course. Triangle Adept 3 to make her a Reinhardt counter. Lance Breaker 3 so that she can destroy Lance units as well, in addition to Reinhardt's. The Deflect Missile 3 is an interesting choice for the Sacred Seal, since you don't really expect Julia to be tanking physical attacks, but it does make some sense. With Deflect Missile 3, even with her low defense, she is probably capable of tanking a Brave Bow to the face. With her attack, she's capable of killing like Bride Cordelia or Setsuna on counter after their first two Brave Bow attacks, since they have low resistance, and will probably use Life and Death as well, making her attack high enough. Even if it's not, you can just home attack her, and then it will be enough, because they really don't have that much resistance. However, this wouldn't work against Brave Lyn, since her resistance is high, so Brave Lyn is just gonna quad Julia. So Deflect Missile 3 is an interesting choice. It counters the less common archer unit in arena, like Bride Cordelia, instead of the most common one, which is Brave Lyn. But it's not a terrible choice. Bride Cordelia is still in arena, so it's okay. Next unit, Marth plus 10. Even with a plus 10 unit, this guy could not make it to top 1000. That's how ridiculous Arena Assault is right now. Let's see. He's got Falcon, Reposition, Moonbow, of course Moonbow, Distant Counter, Quick Repulse 3, Cone Attack 3, Speed 3. This is fairly normal build. Most of the Sword Lords are pretty good with Distant Counter, so there's nothing to argue about with that. With 54 attack and 41 speed, and you can't complain about that. You give any of the Red Lords Distant Counter, and they'll be kind of like Ryoma or Ike. And Marth most certainly is a good Sword Lord that can fill that role. Interesting choice is Quick Repulse, since Marth is already pretty fast at 41 speed. So this guy either wants to double people even faster than Marth. Well, I guess if they're in the same speed tier as him, he will get the double and the other unit won't. Yeah, that makes sense. This Marth will double anyone between 37 speed and 45 speed without being doubled himself. So that's pretty good. Next unit, we have Sauron, plus 10, with the Grand Raven, Rally Attack Speed, Growing Wind, Triangle of Death 3, Bowbreaker 3, 45 Res, 45 Defense Res. See, we see our first Raven Triangle Adept 3 Raven Mage, and I think he would suit him well. With Bowbreaker 3, he's gonna kill all archers in the game, unless they run Castle Affinity 3, which is surprisingly not very common at all. So, just this build, the common Raven Mage build with Bowbreaker. It's not entirely necessary to run Bowbreaker on all Raven Adept mages, but for low defense ones like Sauron, I think it's required. Otherwise, they'll get destroyed by a Brave Bow QP Moonbow Graveland, that like was the one you saw earlier. So this build makes complete sense, except for Growing Wind, which isn't worth as much as like Aether. It's worth more than a normal 3 charge or 4 charge skill, but it's not as much as Aether or Gale Force. And since Sauron's a mage, he can't inherit Gale Force, so the only choice for maximum score is Aether for him. Sauron comes with Growing Wind, so I guess it's not too surprising that he has it. It's a cheap skill to use. But this guy has given him plus 10 merge, so I think they should be. They're not afraid of investing in it. Next character. How many are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yes, Omni H. That's me. I'm showing off my fantastic Henry build. Destroyer of all archers and green mages. Not highly merged. Actually not merged at all. I'm not showing my highest merged character in my first slot. This Henry is shown because he's actually in my arena team, and my arena team is in the first team slot. So that's the reason for why I'm showing Henry here. I think we've all seen enough of this guy. Amazing character. Use him. You want a counter? You want to counter the Braveland? Here he is. He destroys them all. Plus 10, whatever. Plus 9, plus 10, whatever. Whatever they are. He's gonna kill them. He's gonna kill all the green mages as well. Even if they're ground blade, just panic deploy them. They're done. Alright, next one. Oh, Eero. The power creep. Oh. Eero with Aether, Distant Counter, Quick Riposte 2, and Threaten Speed 3, and Distant Defense 3. I should take a look at this Eero. With Distant Counter, he has basically become Roma with Fury 3. Roma only gets to 41 speed with plus speed boom, and with Fury 3 he'll have 41 speed. He'll have more attack than Eero though. I think he's at 55 at neutral, and 58 at plus attack. So, without Fury, Eero is still pretty good with Distant Counter. Still pretty good. Maybe not as great as Roma, but it's close. Okay, this Eero has Aether. I have no idea why the person replaced Regno Astra. They're worth the same amount of score. They're both 500 SP skills, so there's literally no point in replacing that skill with Aether. And Aether's a lot weaker than Regno Astra. Aether's weaker than most 4-charge skills. People just use it because it's 500 SP cost and it's boost score. So I really don't get why he's using it when Eero has an innate skill that's worth just as much as Aether, while being much more stronger than Aether. Well, this may be an Eero. Eero might be a powerful unit, but I don't think she is the reason why this player is pretty close to top 1000 arena score. It's probably just like me, showing off the unit that's not even used in their arena assault team, well, their initial arena assault team. But let's go to the next one. Alright, we're on number 9. I think we'll stop at 10. Sigludo. Also looks like another unit that's not necessarily part of the player's initial arena assault team, but here we go. This is basically his default skill set, isn't it? With Divine Turfing, Close Defense 3, Crusader's War, Speed Smoke. Does he come with Miracle? I'm not sure about that. And Reposition. This looks like a neutral one. Neutral? Sigludo? So it's not too interesting. So let's move to the next one. Final characters for today. Reinhardt again. This one is a plus 10 Reinhardt with Death Blow, the unusual Death Blow, Aether, Swordbreaker 3. Looks like this Reinhardt has been built to handle Sigludo. Because you know, if you're not aware, Reinhardt is not able to kill Sigludo with his initial 2 attacks with Iron Thunder. Even with QP Moonbolt, he can't do it. I'm not sure if he's even able to do it with a quad attack, like he's hoping to do here with Swordbreaker. But he probably is, since Sigludo's resistance is horrible. But this Reinhardt has been designed to deal with Sigludo. Reinhardt doesn't have that many useful B skills, so it's okay for this guy to specialize, since most characters will die with QP Moonball. However, this Reinhardt is not using QP Moonball, so I don't know. He's been built for score. Aether, Distant Defense 3. Reinhardt is surprisingly tanky, so he does benefit from Distant Defense 3. With his defense and Distant Defense 3, he is capable of surviving an archer unit. And that's enough to say about that. And that's all for today's units. Tell me if you like this video idea. Then maybe I'll continue just looking at other whales other whales units in the near the top 1K in Arena Assault. Since only people who can score really high is gonna be up here in this standing, so it's bound to show some interesting units. Tell me what was your favorite unit today? Favorite unit that you saw today? It better be Henry. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.
Watch this.